I'm Nick Collins, I'm the hair and makeup designer.
Hi, I'm Giorgio Galliero, I'm the assistant hair and makeup designer.
Today we are going to look at Queen Charlotte's wigs. We started the show and from the very beginning decided that we would make a collection of wigs. We did some tests and we decided that silvers, greys, light grey, dark grey, a bit of white would all blend together, and it's really great for us because it also represents the period. You start building a cage, so it's about deciding the shape of the cage. Giorgio is a master at cage building.
Thank you.
We start with normal acrylic wigs that you can buy on Amazon with no texture in them. And we're looking for the colour that we need, and sometimes we don't always get the right colour, so therefore we have to dye them.
For the first week, this one, we have to like go really small in size because Golda was meant to travel in a carriage. We had a bit of an issue because you know, the carriage wasn't tall enough to accommodate for the week.
So there was a couple of inches panic.
So I think everything was good.
Yeah.
Just squashed down the top a bit more, and it was beautiful.
There's a type of curl that comes from, we call it rick-racking, and you basically rick-rack the hair around a tiny little pin. It takes a long time and a lot of people to do it, but I love the texture that it gives on the wigs. This is the rick-rack wig, as you can see from this texture.
But then we still had like a really modern twist at the back, which is beautiful. Like then we call these curtains, and they're just beautiful. We had lots of different hair accessories at the back. We always at least use 4 or 6 different types of greys and whites and darker greys to create more depth. It always looks really good on camera.
One. Okay, go again. Good, James. Let's just do a hold on Bridgerton. Yep.
Doing these type of waves on this type of size takes a lot of skill and a lot of effort
and patience.
And sometimes we're doing 14-hour days and we've still got to try and tackle this as well. So there's a lot of days where we looked at each other and went, nah, not today.
Not today.
Just look at that. You know, it's just beautiful.
I think structurally, probably this was the most challenging one. It's all about balance and how when you create cages or like really tall structures, you always have to be careful on how they sit on the head.
It's a bit like engineering and cage making for wigs. You know, it's getting that balance right. You want it to be high, but you don't want to take the weight on the back of the head because that wouldn't be good. This is not just one wig. You can't get this amount of hair in one wig. This at the back is 4 separate ones that are all hand stitched together
to create this massive cloud of hair.
And you're seeing them naked. So all the jewellery, the expensive jewellery, has been locked back away in the safe.
I think this wig counts about 220 bows in total. They've all been made like different sizes, different colours, different colour mix, different textures.
Each one was handmade to a specific design, because we wanted the bows to look round and full and not angular. We wanted them to be soft and flowing. Giorgio's a genius when it comes, no, you are, when it comes to like thinking outside the box. That's sometimes what this industry is about, is just think outside the box a little bit, you know? And it's through necessity because we only have so much time to create all these.
I think we should mention these wigs have all been wore for one story day, one scene, and that's it. So we never repeat the wig twice.
This started with an idea of using the traditional roles that are known for this 18th century period. We got our team members making these roles individually. We liked them so much that we decided, let's try and make a whole wig out of the roles. And then the scene's quite sad. She's watching a beautiful opera performance and she's lonely, you know? And of course, she's so in love with George that we had to go for the lovebirds at the top. It just seemed right to finish it off with a pair of lovebirds. It has a false panel at the back here because obviously you see the wigs like this, but we have to put this on somebody's head. You see? And then it shows the cage. So we can get in here
the cage
to be able to anchor the cage.
Head. It has to be pinned properly.
They have to be really anchored to the head so that the actor can move around and stand, because you know the actor has to wear this potentially for 12 hours for a filming day. That's a long time to be wearing something. In most of the wigs, there'll be a hidden heart in there somewhere along the line, whether it's in the front, the way it's shaped, or somewhere. The two of us yesterday were parading up and down here in the wigs.
Yeah. Do you know what? We have to try it. We have to try it because I've got a really similar head shape to Golda, so it's a really good shout for me to try them.
When we're building them, then Giorgio will sit in the chair and we'll just be like, oh, let's just see if this is working. Yeah. Yeah, we've had a lot of fun creating these. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's really great to have people who are artists, you know, working on these shows and who are so at the top of their game and also love what they do. So you can see the joy in every single piece that Giorgio makes. And Nicky, his boss, is, I think, really trusting of his creativity. So to be able to champion that and to celebrate their work is an absolute honour.